Hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 19 of Go Battle League. So this time around, we'll be taking on the three open leagues, Great, Ultra, and Master League. And we do actually have a good amount of teams set up for Great League and a couple of teams set for Ultra League. We do have one team as well for Master League, so hopefully that team will run pretty well, but we'll try and test out as many of the teams that we've set up as we can throughout tonight. Admittedly, it did kind of start out a little bit later than I was expecting, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to go through all of the teams, but at the very least, we'll try and do as many battles as we can in the various open leagues that are available. But before we jump into it, just to kind of quickly go over where we're currently at in the season. We're currently sitting at an ELO of 2275, currently still hanging out in ace ranking. We got here with a total of 417 wins under our belt out of a grand total of 785 battles. Longest win streak is currently 11, and we got ourselves a little over 982,000 Stardust. So at the very least, hoping that we may be able to break that 1 million mark by the end of tonight, but we'll see. Short-term goal, break the million Stardust earn at the very least. Mid-term goal, I guess, is to get to veteran ranking, which is, or maybe that's our long-term goal for the end of the night, but we'll see. Ultimately, it depends on how these battles will go. And speaking of, we'll go ahead and jump into the basic rewards and start things out in our familiar 1500 CP territory that is Great League. And to introduce the team that we'll be using, for those of you, I say for those of you who are just joining us, but that's, I guess we just started, so that's everyone. We're starting things out with Vigoroth up at the front, who's rocking counter, body slam, and rock slide. Try to get Vigoroth a little bit more in the spotlight now before the unfortunate triple nerf that's going to experience next season. Regardless, hanging out in the middle, we do have Mandibuzz, who's rocking Snarl, Dark Pulse, and Aerial Ace. Excuse me. And closing everything out, we have Clodsire, who's rocking Mudshot, Earthquake, and Stone Edge. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for set number 1 of the night. Okay. And match number 1 of the set is going to be up against Martin Laser. Alright, Martin, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Togedemaru. Hello, Togedemaru. Alright, so that are... interesting. Well, charge moves are going to be useless against Togedemaru, but they're also going to be pretty useless against Annihilate, so we'll go ahead and up right on out of there and swap right on in for our Mandibuzz. With that, we'll go ahead and try and take this one out. The only thing that we really have to worry about is if they're rocking Ice Punch. It's going to be Night Slash, so we're hanging in okay. Of course, that the counter damage is adding up a decent amount as well, so we got to keep a close eye on how that's going. But anyway, we'll go ahead and try and tank out this next one. I'm guessing, yep, it's going to be another Night Slash. Of course, one other thing to look out for is if the Annihilate Pepper does get the attack boost as well. In fact, it could have gotten it while we were talking about it. I'm not 100% sure if that happened, but hey. Anywho, we do get ourselves another Aerial Ace. We'll go ahead and fire that off their way. Will we take out shield number 2 or do good damage to the Annihilate? Good damage to the Annihilate. And with that, we'll go ahead and let this go. Could be this. We could be in Shadow Ball range at this point. I'm not 100% sure, but it's gonna be another Night Slash. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's gonna be the return of the Togedemaru. We'll go ahead and fire off a Dark Pulse their way. We'll get them well into the red with that. That last one they're bringing in is going to be the Diggersby. Okay, with that, go ahead and fire off a Dark Pulse their way, and then go ahead and bring back our Vigoroth to face off against the rest of this Diggersby. Gonna be a Scorching Sands. I think that's gonna lower my defense. Oh no, has a chance to lower. Oh, maybe it lowers my attack. I'm not I can't remember off the top of my head, but it looks like we avoided the debuff there, so still hanging on so far. And fire for bodice slam. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Anyway. Let's go ahead and shield out this next one. It's gonna be another Scorching Sands. Okay. And with that, we are able to counter down the rest of the Digger's Beam. Okay. Now we just have the little bit remaining on the Togedemaru, but we do have Clodsire in the back, and I'm pretty sure we should be able to tank out any of the charge moves Togedemaru throws our way with Clodsire, but one mud shot was enough to clear out the Togedemaru, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's all around. Okay, off to a solid start. We are currently 1 for 1. Let's see if we can go for win number 2 here as we look for match number 2. So far, so good. Got ourselves a good alignment there. We'll see if we can keep it up, keep it going. Maybe see ourselves get back to the 2300 ELO range with this set, but we'll see. Anyway, match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Sinark. His Sinark. Excuse me, something like that. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Shadow Quagsire. And with that, I'm guessing they're going to go for their own spam with either the form of Aqua Tail or Mud Bomb. It's going to be the Aqua Tail. Does hurt quite a bit. We can go ahead and fire back with our own About a Slam Spam. Okay, get them well into the yellow. Not bad, not bad. Now with that, we'll go ahead and let this next one go as well. It could be going Stone Edge, but I'm guessing Aqua Tail again. Yep. Gets me deep into the red. Yeah, with that, next mon to deal with is going to be the Mantine. Okay. Now with that, I'm gonna go ahead and swap in for my Quagsire. Not Clodsire, I'm sorry. Wrong sire. My apologies. Apologies to the Claude. Mantine's coming in with the Water Pulse. Oof, actually does do a decent amount of damage there. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Stone Edge their way. Oh, I actually take out their last shield there. I'll take it. And with that, we'll go ahead and check another shield here. Could be another Water Pulse. Nope, this time they're going Aerial Ace. Okay, baiting out the shield. Fair enough. But we do get to another Stone Edge. Go ahead and fire that their way. Then on to the yellow. And then I'm actually go ahead and swap right on out for my Mandibuzz. We should be taking neutral damage no matter which charge move they throw our way, but at the very least, you know, we'll live to see another day. At the very least. And we'll go ahead and waste no time here. Get this Mantine off the screen, please. Mantine has done enough damage. And we're able to clear out the rest of the Mantine with our Mandibuzz. Now we see the return of the Quagsires is going to be Mon number 3. It is going to be Mon number 3, and it's going to be Lickitung. Okay, I'm guessing it's a Lickitung because Quagsire does have a much more favorable matchup against our Clodsire in the back, so gotta be a little bit careful about that. Anyway, at the very least, we do resist the licks, so we're pretty good there. Okay, they're coming in with another Bodice Slam. Okay, I'm gonna swap back in for my Clodsire. Do they opt to switch? No. I'm gonna be a little extra risky. Can I tank out this next Body Slam? The answer is yes. And with that, let's do a little bit extra damage onto this Lickitung with a real quick Earthquake. Oh, actually take out the rest of the Quagsire. Okay. Fair enough. Now, the big question is whether or not I'm going to have enough energy in me to take out the rest of this Lickitung. And that's a genuine question, because Lickitung is quite bulky and Mandibuzz doesn't have that much in terms of closeout power. I do have double Dark Pulse at the ready, but again, so whether or not that's enough to actually close out the Lickitung is something we'll have to find out in just a moment. Or it could be. Sorry, Mandibuzz, I might have been giving you too little credit here. Depends on how well this next one lands. Clears out the Lickitung, gets us a little bit more on the research, and secures ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. I have major apologies to Mandibuzz there. I was not familiar with your game. Anyway. But with that, right now we are currently 2-0. Let's see if we can go for 3-0 as we look for match number 3. Gotta respect the bulk. Anyway, match number 3 of this set is gonna be against just the Tip 21. Alright, just the Tip. What do you got? First round is gonna be up against an Alolan Ninetales. Are you a Charmin Alolan Ninetales? You are a Charmin Alolan Ninetales. Okay. Interesting. They are able to get some good neutral damage in with our counters. They are able to get some better neutral damage in with their charm. That's fine. Ooh, they do beat me to the punch on the next charge move. I'll go ahead and try and tank it. I'm not sure if I can, but... Ooh. Can, but barely. Just enough in me to actually get this off this body slam here real quick. And we are able to finish off the rest of the Ninetales. Let's go ahead and see what is going to be. Mon number 2 is going to be a Greninja. Okay, Greninja's interesting. Of course, Greninja has its nifty Hydro Cannon spam. Let's see how well we're able to bulk it out. Okay, not bad. We can survive at least one more, and then I'm going to probably need to start shielding. Yeah. Ooh, let's see. Let's see if we can take on the next one. Yep, gets us to about red. No, we're still alive. We have a chance to fire off an aerial ace their way. And with that, they swap out for a jump bluff. Okay. Interesting, interesting. I'm willing to stick this one out, just to get a little bit more pock shots in on the jump bluff. Get you to about the yellow. And with that, closing everything out with our Clodsire. We are able to resist the Fairy Winds at the very least, but it's a matter of how well we handle. I'm guessing this is going to be Acrobatics. Nope, it's going to be Energy Ball, which we're actually able to handle pretty well, but does lower our defense. So we gotta be a little careful with that. Okay, try to tank out the next one as well. It's going to be another Energy Ball. Let's move well into deep into the yellow. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Stone Edge their way, clear out the rest of the jump bluff. Okay, now this is where we start chucking up, putting our shields to good use out here. Give me Night Slash, okay. Okay. They probably have a decent amount of energy stored up. Plus, they've chucked double Night Slash at me, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're like 1 or 2 water, now like maybe like 1 water shuriken away from a Hydro Cannon, or even another Night Slash for that matter. Oh well, it doesn't matter anyway because the water shuriken is powerful enough to clear out the rest of the Clodsire, which probably should have kept a little bit closer eye on my health bar there. But either way, RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we're still in the positive. We're currently 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can get ourselves our 3rd win here, as we now jump into match number 4 of the set, which is going to be against Anthony Koa. Alright, Anthony Koa, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Blacephalon. Hello. I'm sorry, you were not on my bingo card of mons that I was going to see today. I mean, it's cool to see you regardless, you know. Blacephalon's cool and all. I don't know what charge moves to expect from you. I'm gonna check up a shield, I guess. Mystical Fire, okay. Oh, lowers my attack. Okay, that's fine. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Rock Slide their way. Clear out shield number 2. And with that, we do say goodbye to our Vigoroth there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. With that, we've swapped in for Mandibuzz. I will go ahead and try and tank this one out. I'm guessing, yeah, it's going to be Shadow Ball. Ooh, does still hurt quite a bit, though, not going to lie. Okay, with that, save up a little bit of energy since the Blacephalon is also pretty low on health. We'll go ahead and fire off an Aerial Ace their way. And clear out the rest of the Blacephalon, and now it's going to be the arrival of the Typhlosion. Hello. You can only take a wild guess and assume this Typhlosion is rocking Thunder Punch. Okay, 1 for 3. I'll save my shields for now, and I'll let my Mandibuzz go. RIP, buddy, you've done well. With that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on in for my Clodsire, into which case they bring in the Girafarig. The Confusion is definitely packing a punch on my Poison typing. Let's see if we can do some pretty good damage in with our whatchamacallit, our Earthquake there. Oh my goodness. With that, Girafarig is coming in with Psychic Fangs. It does lower our defense a little bit, so I'm a little concerned about that. Yeah, as much as I'd like to try and mud-shot them down, I was starting to get kind of concerned with how, ooh. But it looks like they are able to get to one. I'm assuming it's going to be Blast Burn heading our way. Yep. And that is going to be enough to finish off the Clodsire there. So, unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, interesting. So right now, we're kind of in a tough spot. We're all tied up. We're 2 wins and 2 losses. Let's see if we can get that 3rd win here to get ourselves that positive climb as we go against Talking Broccoli for match number 5. What does the Talking Broccoli have to say? It's going to say it wants to start out with a defense form of Deoxys. This one is interesting because I could swap out for the Mandibuzz. The problem with swapping out for the Mandibuzz is my Mandibuzz is the only counter that I really properly have against Deoxys. So it would arguably be better if I let my Vigoroth bite the bullet here, kick the bucket here, and just do as much damage as I possibly can to the Deoxys before said demise. And then just let my Mandibuzz go, and whatever happens to be in the back, hopefully Clodsire is able to cover. Something like that. Such is the plan. Anyway, down goes the Vigoroth, and now comes out the Mandibuzz. They did fire off a Psychic Boost, so I'm guessing their 2nd charge move is going to be super effective no matter what, but because it's heavily downgraded, it didn't really hurt all that much. They did switch out for an Umbreon, though. As much as I'd love to stay and fight that whole matchup, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Clodsire. Could be possible they still have some kind of counter in the back, maybe like a fairy counter to Mandibuzz. But I'm thinking Clodsire should be able to hang in there pretty well, at least against this Umbreon, for quite a while. Should be able to tank a good amount of, what was that, foul plays? Foul plays, yep. Okay, coming in with the Stone Edge. Could be opting to just let this Umbreon go, but I'm trying to save up as much health as I can moving or much energy as I can moving forward. Okay, I think it's time. I think I've waited long enough. It's time to use a shield. I need to keep at least a decent amount of my Clodsire alive. Dang it. Okay, finish off the rest of the Umbreon. I'm guessing it's probably going to be the return of the Deoxys. They do get their charge move off. I will go ahead and shield here. It could be the Rock Slide. Nope, they are going straight Psycho Boost. Okay. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Stone Edge their way. Some good damage there. Ooh, last Mondo is going to be a Dugong. Ooh, that's bad news for the rest of my team, honestly. Oh boy, okay. That's wow, okay. That I wasn't ready for. Okay, that's really not ideal for me. Okay. Huh. Wow, okay. I think I lost this one. I think that the Dugong got me here. Oh shoot, okay. Huh. I was expecting like Carbink or something to be in the back, but Dugong, okay. Well, that's, you know, it happens. What else can I say? It happens. But yeah, so unfortunately that's going to be loss number 3. So we are going to be losing a little bit more of our ELO here. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's all around. Ooh, that's one thing I gotta get a little bit better at, is trying to figure out team reads. But that's, like, I'm guessing that just comes with more battles throughout. But anyway, we can still claim the Stardust and the Charge TM. Definitely gonna be useful in the upcoming season. Unfortunately, for this season, we do dip down a little bit more in our ELO, down to 2259. We are still hanging out in the 2200 range, so it seems to be where we've stayed for a large amount of the season. So it's not, you know, at this point, I would argue it's very familiar territory for us. But anywho, it's also a brand new day for us as well, so we do have 5 more sets that we can do. We will go ahead and use this time to test out. We'll do one more battle in Great League, and then we'll do a battle in Ultra League, Master League, back in Ultra League with a different team, and we'll close out with one more Great League team. Yes, that'll be the plan. So we have a brand new Great League team that we'll use for this match. We'll jump into Ultra League. We'll jump into Master League. We'll jump back into Ultra League with a different team. And then we'll ultimately close it out with one last team in Great League. And hopefully, we'll do well enough in those matches to get a little bit of a climb in our ELO. But again, that's to be determined. To be determined. And the only way to determine that is to go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards and into the Great League. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for these matches, we're starting things out with the Nihilip up at the front, who's rocking Counter, Shadow Ball, and Night Slash. Hanging out in the middle is a Charjabug, who's rocking Volt Switch, X-Scissor, and Discharge. And then closing everything out, we have a Azumarill, who's rocking Bubble, Play Rough, and Hydro Pump. Alright, so this is our squad. Let's go ahead and jump back in the battles and see how we do for set number 2 of the night. Hopefully the team is a little better, but we'll see. Anyway, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Eswar Aditya D. Pretty sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. Anywho, first matchup is going to be up against a Charger Bug. Not the greatest of matchups, but we can arguably get through it. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Night Slash their way. Using their Opti-Tank. Okay, we will go ahead and try and take out this one, even if it is the Discharge. I'm not feeling too bad about tanking it. Maybe Discharge gets us deep into the yellow, but otherwise we're okay. Okay, with that, they have enough for another Discharge. We have enough for a Night Slash, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Okay, now we are able to clear out shield number 1. And with that, they could be going for X-Scissor, I'm guessing. Yep, which is still enough to finish off the Annihilate, so RIP buddy, you've done well. With that though, I'll go ahead and swap in for our own Charger Bug. Go ahead and let this one go. Guess it's gonna be another X-Scissor. I think they're probably 1 away from another X-Scissor. Maybe 2 away. But with that, we can go ahead and fire off our own X-Scissor, and I think this should be enough to finish off the Charger Bug if they don't shield. Yep, there we go. Go with that. Ooh, the next monster we have to deal with is going to be the Gligar. Okay, with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Azumarill. Which is they opt to swap out for the Jellicent. Okay. Okay, with that, our main source of power is going to be from our Play Roughs. In the meantime, though, they can go ahead and fire off some Shadow Balls in our direction. Let's see how well we're able to tank. It's going to be Surf, so they're trying to bait out my shield. Wasn't willing to tank, but also willing to take a Surf. More than willing on that. Thank you very much. Okay, with that, we do manage to claim with our second shield, so I will take that. I will... I did check the shield, okay. This one's gonna hurt quite a bit, but I'll tank it. Okay. Okay, with that, they do come back in with the Gligar, but we do have a lovely charge move waiting for them in the form of Hydro Pump. Get that Gligar right on out of here. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and swap right on out for my Charger Bug. And before we get to our next charge move, they have opted to call it a night there, so we do manage to get ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so off to a solid start there. We are currently 1 for 1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we now jump into match number 2 of this set, which is going to be up against IB Rando. Alright, IB Rando. What's your random team? It's going to be a Wigglytuff to start things out. Okay. Interesting. Go ahead and swap right on out for... Ooh, and we'll swap out for my Charger Bug, into which case we swap out for your Bastiodon. Hello. Hello, Bastiodon. How goes things? Go ahead and get a little bit of power shot damage in with our discharges. It's not going to do all too much, but you know, it's a little some to throw at the lovely little Bastiodon over here. Okay, with that, we do lose our Charger Bug, but we do get pretty well down in health, so I'll take that. we'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. I'm guessing it's going to be the flamethrower. Nope, it's going to be Stone Edge. Okay, but the main reason I want to keep I do want to try and keep as much of my health as I can on my Annihilate. Mostly because, well, we're going to be facing off against a Wigglytuff in like a minute. So, however much health that we can keep before Wigglytuff returns is, you know, any health that could be helpful. With that though, they come back in with the Wigglytuff. We went ahead and fired off a Night Slash their way just to put that out there. And with that, ooh, next one is going to be the Victory Bell. Wow, they had our number on a lock on this match. Whew, that's rough right there. We got hard countered the whole way through. Yikes. Wait, I think I remember hearing about this team. I feel like I've heard of this team composition many a time on the Twitters. Actually, I think this is the very first time I've ever actually properly encountered this Shadow Victory Bell Wigglytuff Bastardon combo. I can see why it's both annoying and very effective. It's a good team. It's an annoying team to face off against, but it's a good team. So I'll concede to that. Alright, but that's still gonna be loss number 1 of this set for us. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, it was either like a Charmer and 2 grass types, or I think it's the combo Wigglytuff Bastardon Victory Bell that I've been hearing about. Yeah, unfortunately, we ran into it and we had the rough luck on that one. But anywho, we're 1 for 1. Let's see if we can go 2 and 1 as we now jump into match number 3 against a Hunt. I think that was like 1989. I'm not 100% sure what the number was. But anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Shadow and a Probopass. Just kidding, it's going to be up against a Grotto. Okay, this one favors us a little bit better here, as we now have an opportunity to swap out for our Charjabug. Excuse me. Okay, maybe playing a little bit risky here, but I'm going to go ahead and try and tank out this next charge move, see how well we handle. Going to be the Body Slam, does get us to about half health. Okay. Can I finish off the rest of the Grotto before they get to the next charge move? Yes, we can. And with that, it's going to be the return of the Probopass. So we are going to be able to finish off the rest of our Charjabug here. Or at least we have an opportunity to fire off a discharge their way. And one more Volt Switch. Well, that pretty much does it for that. RIP Charjabug, you have done well. And with that, next one to deal with is going to be the Victory Bell. Okay, with that, go ahead and fire off a Night Slash their way. I probably could use the opportunity to charge up a little bit more on my energy there, but it's okay. We do still manage to take out both of their shields, so I will take that. Thank you very much. Go ahead and chuck a shield here. It could be Acid Spray, in which case... Okay, it's gotta be Leaf Blade. Okay, we do manage to get to the Shadow Ball. Go ahead and fire that their way. Clear out the Victory Bell. And with that, we are able to counter down the rest of the Shadow Probopass and get ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Also, apologies. I think my dog is currently clawing at my door. So if you don't mind, I'm going to take a quick moment just to check on her, make sure everything's okay. So I shall be right back. Hello, hello. We have returned. Yeah, sorry. I need to let my dog out. She needs to go use the restroom in the yard. But anyway, everything's good. We're all golden. I think we're ready to continue on with the battles here. I believe right now we're currently in set number 2. We've done 3 battles with 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's go ahead and jump back into it and see if we can get ourselves win number 3 here as we look for match number 4. We shall see. We shall see. Hopefully we can keep this momentum going. We'll see. Anyway, match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Prego Egg. Alright, Prego Egg. What do you got? First round is going to be up against a Shadow Poliwrath. Ooh, we actually have a full team dedicated to fighting off against Poliwrath on this side. And with that, I'll go ahead and check a shield here. It'll be Icy Wind, okay. Then I'll go ahead and chuck a Night Slash their way, see if I can take out a shield. Nope, they're just gonna let their Poliwrath go through the motions here. That's fair. And with that, I'll go ahead and check up another shield here. It could be another Icy Wind to debuff us further. Oh yeah, it is, okay. Anyway, we're down 2 shields, but we're up a whole lot of energy, so hopefully that'll get us through. Anywho, next mon that we're dealing with is going to be the Golbat. Okay, and with that, we are able to clear out shield number 1 there. See if we can do good damage here with Shadow Ball. Yes, we can. Although we are double debuff, so that didn't really help us all too much. But down goes our Annihilate there. RIP, but you've done well. With that, then go ahead and swap fight on out for our Charge Bug. Hopefully we're able to get some pretty good damage in before our demise. See, Golbat chucking the Poison Fang. Hurting quite a bit. And with that, ooh, next one is going to be the Ferrothorn. Shadow Ferrothorn. It's a full Shadow team. Going full Team Rocket on me here. It's wild. Anyway. Okay, with that, coming in with, I'm guessing it's going to be a Power Whip. It's going to be resisted, but still probably going to hurt quite a lot. Yeah, definitely hurting. Definitely hurting. Not going to lie. Anyway, we'll go ahead and fire off another X-Scissor their way. Clear out shield number 2. Which is a matter of, can we get to at least a Play Rough before they get to 2 Power Whips. So I'm assuming at least 1 is going to hurt quite a bit. Yeah, oh buddy. Ooh. Ah. Sorry. It hurts to snap right now. Anyway, oh, Ferrothorn coming in with the Mirror Shot. Okay, we actually do have a chance here. Albeit a little one, but we do have a chance. Now it's just a matter of how well we're able to take out the Golbat right after this. That's a whole nother question. This Golbat is pretty low in health, but does it have enough for a charge move before I get off my Volt Switch? Yes, it does. So that is going to mark loss number 2 of this set here. RIPs there. Yeah, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Also rocking Ominous Wind. Interesting. I mean, still enough. Still definitely enough to finish the job there, that's for sure. But anywho, that does mean we're currently all tied up here. Once again, 2 wins, 2 losses. Can we get the 3rd win this time around? We'll see as we look for our final match of this set. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I want to start getting a little bit of a climb going. But again, we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out as we now jump into match number 5 of this set, which is going to be up against Mr. Tuxedo Panda. Alright, Tuxedo Panda, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Carbink. Not bad, not bad. Get some good neutral damage going with our counters. We're currently resisting their rock throws. With that, we can go ahead and fire off a real quick Shadow Ball their way. Into about half health. That's nice. Okay, with that, go ahead and check out the shield here, just in case they're going straight for the Moonblast. They are going straight for the Moonblast. Okay, I think I can counter them down before they get to their next Moonblast. Yes, we can. Ooh, we're a little low on health, but we are able to counter down the rest of the carving. We're also down a shield, so I gotta be a little careful how we play it from here. Okay, next up is going to be the Swampert. Okay. Go ahead and fire off another Night Slash. The option number 2. Okay. Go ahead and respect your use of shield number 2 with our own shield number 2. Okay, and with that we do have enough for a real quick Shadow Ball. Drop the rest of the Swampert. Now, final one to deal with is going to be the Trevenant. Okay. That we did bring in the Charger Bug. It is going to be neutral damage, but we can still do at least a little bit something with our X Scissors. Okay, fire that off their way. Get them to about half health. Woo! And just before we lose the rest of our health there, we are able to fire off one more X Scissor their way, clear out that Trevenant, and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, solid. So, able to counterbalance the first set with 2 and 3 with our current 3 and 2. And we can also claim this 3600 Stardust, these 3 rare candies, and we got ourselves an encounter with a Frillish. Frillish is cool. Always been meaning to build up an Ultra League Frillish, but maybe this could be the one. I think we already have one set up or that we're planning to use for Ultra League, but might as well check what these IVs are. Pretty high up there. I'm going to transfer you out. And with that, we can go ahead and climb right back up to 2272. Got a little bit of a middle ground roller coaster going with our set so far. Starting the night out with a little bit of a negative with 2 wins out of 5. But then moving on to set number 2 with a little bit into the positive with 3 wins out of 5. So balance, keeping everything balanced, I guess. Perfectly balanced is all things should be. Anyway, so that was that team. Able to get us at least to the 3 and 2. So not bad. I shall keep that in mind for later. But for now, we'll go ahead and move on forward to the 2500 CP field that is Ultra League, which has never, well, it's speaking of roller coasters, sometimes we find our great strides in Ultra League. Most times we find ourselves in the gutter. Hopefully this will be more the former and we're actually able to get a good stride going with this team, but the only way to find out if that's the case is to jump right into the basic rewards, jump into the Ultra League, and to introduce the team we'll be using for this match. Now we're starting things out with a Nihilip up at the front, who's rocking Counter, Night Slash, and Shadow Ball. Ooh, Annihilate King upgrade into this match. Anyway, hanging out in the middle is the Shadow Feraligatr, who's rocking Shadow Claw, Hydro Cannon, and Ice Beam. And closing everything out is the altered form of Giratina, who's rocking Shadow Claw, Shadow Force, and Dragon Claw. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for set number 3 of the night. Technically our first set in Ultra League. We shall see, we shall see. Oh wait, what was I supposed to do? No. This is part of the plan. I'm vaguely remembering the plan. Hopefully we stick to it. Anywho, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Rex K1. Alright, Rex K1, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Skeletor. Okay. Going for the triple. Both Shadow Ball and Disarming Voice are things that I do not want to deal with. Thank you very much. They're going for Shadow Ball straight up. Okay. Now with that, I believe they do need 3 to even get to Disarming Voice, so we should be okay there. Now we'll go ahead and fire off a Night Slash their way and actually get the attack boost. Okay. This has suddenly made things very interesting. Okay, they've gone for 3 Incinerates. Gonna go ahead and chuck a shield here. It's gonna be Disarming Voice. Okay. Then I'm gonna go for Night Slash. Not 100% sure if with the attack boost it's a one-shot, but going for it. Okay. Okay, so with that, unfortunately, we weren't able to quite finish off the Skeletor even with the attack boost, but we got him deep into the red, so let's take that. Thank you very much. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on in for my Feraligatr to Shadow Claw the rest of the Skeletor right on out of here. And with that, next one we're facing off with is going to be the Virizion. How well can we handle 1 Leaf Blade? I think we can survive 1. I don't think we get 1 shot. Yeah, nope. Okay. Not the most ideal thing to tank out, but we do survive it. We're still good there. And then on that note, we'll go ahead and fire off an Ice Beam their way, get them well into the red. And then we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Giratina, into which case they swap out for their Aurorus. Okay. Coming in with the Weather Ball. Okay. Can survive at least 1 more. Before that happens, we can go ahead and fire off our Shadow Force. Oh, we got the Flying Giratina back. Yes. I feel like at one point Shadow Force wasn't firing off the little Giratina off to the sunset, so kind of exciting to see it launch off again. But anyway, looks like the Aurorus does still manage to finish off our Giratina, and I think it's going to be finishing off our Feraligatr as well. Yeah, so RIP, buddy, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so not off to a particularly great start. We're currently 0-1, but we still have 4 matches left in us, so we have plenty of opportunities to bounce back. And we'll see if we can do just that as we look for match number 2. You shall see. Oh, there we go. Hey, and match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Oschavo. Or Oskovo. Not 100% sure there, but anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Tapu Fini. Shiny Flex, by the way. Shiny Flex Tapu Fini. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Feraligatr. The good news is we have a decent amount of time before they get to their charge moves, and we can go ahead and spam ours. The bad news is our charge moves aren't the most effective against their Tapu Fini, but you know, at the very least, we were able to chuck some moves their way. Go ahead and shield just in case they're going straight up. Yep, they're going Nature's Madness. Oh, excuse me. And with that, they lowered some kind of stat. I can't remember which one that lowers. I think that might have been my attack. Okay. We do get to another move. Maybe a bit risky, but I'm going to try and tank it. It's going to be Surf. Okay, so we do call the Surf. I'll take that. I'll take that. Alright, what else? The Shadow Claw the rest of the Tapu Fini right on out of here. Okay. Next up then is going to be the Skeleators. Okay. Do I have enough health in me to get to another? I think I do. I do. Okay. They do have enough for another charge move though, so I gotta be a little bit careful about that. Then we are able to clear out the rest of their shields. And then go ahead and swap right on in for our Giratina. Go ahead and see. I'm guessing. Oh, it could be Shadow Ball. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but we'll go ahead and tank it. It's gonna be Disarming Voice, able to handle. And that last one is gonna be Hippodon. I have generally no idea what to expect with Hippodon. Shadow Hippodon, for that matter. Well, anyway, go ahead and bring back Annihilate. Do as much damage as we can towards the Hippodon. See what they're chucking our way. I think scanned attack does still give them a decent amount of energy to play with, so I gotta be a little bit careful about that. Otherwise, I'm gonna fire off a Night Slash their way, clear out the rest of the Hippodon. Can I get to? Ooh, we do have enough in us to fire off one Night Slash. I will take it. I will take it. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll go ahead and check the shield. They could be hitting me with the Disarming Voice and then the follow-up Shadow Ball. Ooh, is it? Oh, it might be. Oh, it might be. Oh no! Please don't let that be the case. Oh, it is. And it is enough to finish off the Giratina. I should have ran into the Disarming Voice, but unfortunately we misread at the very end there, and that's going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Man, that's a rough one. What isn't rough is Elementh following us. Thank you very much, Elementh. I think I'm pronouncing your name right. I apologize if I'm not. And I apologize, that was a few minutes ago that you followed, but I appreciate the follow. Thank you, thank you. Apologies if I start to gain a little bit extra salt throughout the remainder of this match, because we're currently 0-2, so we're at high risk of losing a little bit of our ELO here. But let's see if we can get our first win here as we jump into match number 3 against Tech Noir CE. Alright, Tech Noir, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Lowland Sand Slash. Actually, pretty solid start for us there. Now with that, oh, next round's gonna be Tentacruel, so we can actually swap right on out for our Giratina. Okay. I think it could know Ice Beam. Oh, it does no Blizzard. Okay. Interesting, interesting. I was thinking, like, I think it does know an ice coverage move, but I don't know which one it is. I now know it knows Blizzard. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Let's see. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off a couple of Dragon Claws their way. Check a shield. Gonna be Scald. Oh wow, they went heavy hitting on their Tentacruel. Not even like Acid Spray or something. No, they just went heavy hitting with the Scald, heavier hitting with the Blizzard. My goodness, man. Went all out for that one. That's wild. Anyway, we'll go ahead and bring in our Feraligatr. I'm gonna tank it. It's still gonna hurt because we aren't exactly the bulkiest of mons, but I do need to keep my shield for a little bit later. So tank that. Yep. Now we have face to face with the Lowland Sand Slash. I was gonna say Ninetales. That's definitely not Ninetales. Like that. Swap right on out for our Annihilate, into which case they swap out for a Cresselia. Probably could have gone straight for the Shadow Ball, but ooh, thank goodness we didn't. These things have taken a turn once again with a real quick attack boost there. Okay. Feeling it, feeling it, feeling it. But we'll let this go. That may or may not have worked out in our favor. Okay, because we are able to counter down the rest of the Cresselia. We do get shadow clawed by the Alolan Ninetales. Alolan Sandslash. Oh my goodness. Okay, now it's just us against the Alolan Sandslash. They are going for the drill run. Do they have double drill run at the ready? Doesn't look like it. We are able to shadow claw the rest of the Sandslash out of here and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. That one admittedly might have been just a little bit more based on luck there because of the attack boost, but hey, we made it through. We found a way. We found a way to make it through somehow. So I will take it. But anyway, we are still in the negative. We're 1 win and 2 losses. But let's see if we can tie it up here as we go into match number 4, which is going to be up against Death Valley GHF. Alright, Death Valley, what do you got? Ooh, first match is going to be the Guzzlord. You can hear the screams from here. And with that, it's going to be for their non-Shadow Feraligatr, because we brought in our Shadow Feraligatr. We'll go ahead and try and take this one out. It could be Crunch, which is going to hurt quite a bit, but otherwise we'll be okay. They're coming in with Hydro Cannon. Okay. Coming with our own Hydro Cannon. Actually get them onto the yellow. Okay. Chuck them. Not sure if I'll come to regret this. It depends on whether or not they off the shield here or not. Do up the shield, okay. Okay, then we'll go ahead and let this one go. Say goodbye to our Feraligatr here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. With that, we'll go ahead and bring back our Annihilate. Get a couple more counters in. Finish off the rest of the Feraligatr. See, return of the Guzzlord, or is it going to be Mon number 2, or Mon number 3? I'm guessing Mon number 3. Most likely, yep, it's gonna be the Skilleators. Okay, I think we caught them in Incinerate number 2, so we should be okay there. Oh, it's gonna be the return of the Guzzlord, actually. And with that, it's going to be resisted, but it is our heaviest hitting charge move against a Guzzlord, so went ahead and fired that their way. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and let this next charge move go. It's going to be the Dragon Claw. Does get us to the red. Ooh, and we are able to knock out the rest of the Guzzlord. Save that Night Slash for later. For now, we'll go ahead and fire off a Dragon Claw towards this Skilleators. So about yellow. We'll go ahead and try and tank out this next one. If it's Disarming Voice, it should be okay. Shadow Ball will live, but yeah, we're not going to be all too thrilled about it. Okay. Shield. It's gonna be Disarming Voice. Okay. And going for the Dragon Claw. Clearing out their last shield. Okay. They could have enough for double Disarming Voice, which could be the death of me if they outspeed me to the next charge move. But if we are lucky, we can get to our nice. It does look like they were going for an extra Incinerate there just to finish us off that way. Unfortunately, we had the Night Slash at the ready, and we got ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's, and GG's all around. Whew. What a way to close that one out. Oh my goodness. But anywho, right now we are currently all tied up. We're 2-2. Seems to be the theme of the night. Let's see if we can get ourselves victory number 3 here after coming back from an 0-2, or if this is going to be a repeat of set number 1. We'll find out as we look for a final match. Over there. Oh, there we go. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Arifanarojo. I feel like I butchered that terribly and I apologize for that. But anyway, first matchup is going to be the Mirror, the Mi Anahalip v Anahalip. Okay, we'll see who can out Annihilate the other. Okay, I went straight for the charge move. I will go ahead and shield. The Ice Punch. Okay, interesting. Okay, I think that last counter gets them in. No, I think they have a decent amount to go before they get to their next. Let's see if we can catch them here with a real quick Shadow Ball, since we have a little bit extra more energy than them. Oh no, I'll just shield number 2. Okay, fair. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm in Shadow Ball range at this point. I know at some point in the green we're still able to tank. That would be a solid indicator that we are indeed not in that range. I don't think they're in Shadow Ball range. Are in Shadow Ball range. Okay. That's fine. I totally miscounted how much energy they had left. Okay, that's... it happens. Anywho, we'll go ahead then and just go ahead and fire off a Hydra Cannon towards the Ampharos that has now arrived. And we'll go ahead and try and tank out this Brutal Swing. Thank you for firing that. I mean, how dare you for firing that, but thank you for firing that. So now that I know what the name of the move was. Anywho, we are able to tank it. We are able to chuck the final move, or the Dragon Claw, to finish off the rest of the Ampharos. Annihilate has returned to the field. Gotten it pretty low with our Shadow Claws and Dragon Claws. However, they do get to the next charge move. I will go ahead and shield it out here, just because Ice Punch probably would hurt quite a bit as well. Anyway, last one to deal with is going to be the Feraligatr. I was like, oh shoot, I want to fire a Dragon Claw, but I want to fire Shadow Force, but I want to bring back Feraligatr. And oh. Okay, well I can fire off the Shadow Force, okay. I thought they were going for like Ice Beam or something, but can fire Shadow Force, okay. Ah, shoot. Doesn't matter anyway. There's too much health left on the Feraligatr. Oh, dang. Normal Feraligatr. The bulk was on their side this time around. And that is going to be loss number 3 of this set. So we're once again going back into the 2250s. RIP's there. But nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. All in all, I guess I can't complain too much. We started out this set in an 0-2. We made a comeback in the set in matches 3 and 4, but unfortunately, we got set number 3 was the rough one. Didn't call a Shadow Ball properly from an Annihilate, and I think that screwed me over big time. But it is what it is. Anywho, we can still go ahead and claim this 3600 Stardust as well as this Silver Pineapple. And, yep, we're back down to 2256. So, we might, depending on how this night goes, we might actually just not leave this spot. So, that's a little disheartening to think about. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we're actually able to get ourselves some momentum. And we're actually able to do a climb at some point. But... sorry, anyway, not to get too salty, but you know, I'm really hoping to at least break it into veteran before the end of the season, because we were able to do it for the past two. No, we did veteran 3 seasons ago. We only got to ace the following season, and last season we got to veteran. So I'm hoping this time we're able to maintain some consistency and get to veteran. But at the rate this is going, we may be stuck at 2200. I'm hoping not. We did get to 2400 at one point in time, and I kind of want to do it again, but well, we'll see. We'll see. But at the very least, we're getting some starters out of this, so getting ready for next season, getting the resources for next season, so can't argue with that. And well, now that we're done with that said, we have an opportunity to rehydrate. Always remember to stay hydrated. There you go. And with that, we'll go ahead and remove our CP limits as well. Actually, let me do a quick edit to my Ultra League teams, because go ahead and chuck that team, and we'll go ahead and, before we get to our other Ultra League team, we're going to go ahead and see how well we fare in the no CP limits here, openly, as open as a league can get. We're diving into Master League. I don't know where I was going with that, but we're diving into Master League. We're removing the CP limits. Sometimes we have good days here, sometimes we don't. I feel like we've been doing a little bit better than we have been in Ultra League, so, but we'll see if that is going to be the case as we now jump into the basic rewards, jump into the Master League. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for this set, we're starting things out with Ho-Oh up at the front, who's rocking Incinerate, Sacred Fire, and a Brave Bird. Hanging out in the middle, we have the, I believe it's the Dawn Wings version of Necrozma, who's rocking Shadow Claw, Moongeist Beam, and Dark Pulse. And closing everything out, we have the original Diamond and Pearl from the modern day Sinnoh region version of Dialga, who is rocking Dragon Breath, Draco Meteor, and Iron Head. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for our first and arguably only set, at least for tonight, in Master League. That doesn't make sense? I don't know. 4th set of the night, one and only set in Master League. At least for tonight. There we go. Something like that. Anywho, match number 1 of the set is going to be up against Antonius Decimus. Alright, Antonius, so what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Rayquaza. Wow, okay. Haven't seen Rayquaza in a hot minute. Good to see Rayquaza's back. Okay, let's see how well we're able to tank out this next charge move. I guess it's going to be Breaking Swipe. Yep, when they do get the attack debuff, so a little bit concerning about that. But anywho, we'll go ahead and fire off a Brave Bird their way. Brave Bird and dip to the Dialga. And with that, they do swap out for their Ho-Oh. Okay, and with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a real quick Iron Head, see if we can bait out their last shield. Yes, we can. Okay, go ahead and check out our own shield here. I'm guessing this is going to be Sacred Fire, which I think is... Oh, it's going to be Brave Bird. Okay. Interesting. With that, I think we might actually be able to knock out this Ho-Oh with an Iron Head. Not 100% sure. It is deep in the yellow, but... Yep, it is enough to finish off the rest of the Ho-Oh. Excuse me, so we're good there. With that though, next one that we're dealing with is going to be the Kyogre. Okay. And with that, we will go ahead and say goodbye to our Dialga there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we'll go ahead and now swap right on out for our Necrozma. ahead and chuck a shield here. It'll be Surf. Okay. Ooh, with that we are able to catch their charge move from Rayquaza with our Ho-Oh. Take that, thank you. Okay, hopefully we didn't just give him enough energy to fire off another charge move in a hot minute. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Dark Pulse their way. It is enough to finish off the rest of the Rayquaza. Can we get to Moongeist Beam? Yes, we can. They could possibly be in Dark Pulse range, but just to play it extra safe, firing the Moongeist Beam, clearing out the Kyogre, and securing ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, okay. At the very least, starting in the positive, we're currently 1-1 in terms of Master League. Let's see if we can go for win number 2 here as we look for match number 2. Hopefully we'll be okay. We shall see. We shall see, we shall see. Do I have enough time for water? I'm hoping yes. Just enough time. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Huir Dryler. I feel like I butchered that terribly and I apologize greatly for that. Anyway, first matchup is going to be against a Rhyperior. Are you a mud-slapping Rhyperior or are you a rock-throwing Rhyperior? You are a mud-slapping Rhyperior. Okay. Doesn't necessarily mean this is a place that I still want to be, considering our Incinerates are resisted and all that, but we're here. We're making an attempt. We're firing a Sacred Fire, hoping to get some good neutral damage in. Or clear out your number 1. Take it. That, swap right on out for our Necrozma. I'll try tank it. Break and Swipe. Oh, interesting. I don't know what I was expecting, but I definitely was not expecting Break and Swipe of all things. Anywho, swapping things out for a Garchomp. And fire off a Dark Pulse. Oh, we may just actually just be letting this Garchomp go. I'll try to tank out this next one. It'll be Sand Tomb. Okay. Good news there. Okay, that'll go ahead and fire off the Moongeist Beam. Oh, this time they actually do. They do shield us off correctly, so fair enough. This may actually be where it ultimately ends for our Necrozma. There we go. Playing it a little risky here. They could be going for the heavier hitting Outrage this time. Okay, and with that, we are able to bring in the Dialga to finish off the rest of the Garchomp. Now they bring in Rhyperior. Is it going to be Mon number 3? Okay, the return of the Rhyperior. Okay. Not feeling all too concerned about Break and Swipe, honestly. The attack debuff is a little bit concerning, I won't lie there, but at the very least we now have an opportunity to fire off an Iron Head their way, clear out the rest of their Rhyperior, and with that, last one to deal with is going to be the Milto. Might be a bit of a risk, but I'm going to try and tank out this Ice Strike. Okay, we do handle. Okay, with that we can fire an Iron Head their way. Okay, we can shield. I think they're out of their shields, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, they are, which means we are open to the possibility of firing off this brave bird. There we go. So we are able to clear out the Mewtwo, get ourselves our 20th win in the research, and yeah, get ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so far so good. We're currently 2-0. Let's see if we can go for 3-0 as we look for match number 3. Hopefully we'll be okay to keep this momentum going, but we shall see. Right, and match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Kate 2007 Lin. Alright, Kate, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Mewtwo. Let's see. Okay, coming in with the Incinerates. Go ahead and let this one go. I'm gonna go as deep into the yellow. Yeah. Okay. Then we can go ahead and fire off a Sacred Fire their way. Take out a shield or do good damage to the Mewtwo. Shield it is. I'll let this one go. Say goodbye to our hole there. Alright, people, you've done well. With that, ooh, we brought in Necrozma. They brought in Yveltal. We brought in Dialga. There's the order of events that I'm thinking of. Alright, anyway, Yveltal coming in with the Dark Pulse actually does hurt quite a bit, so I'm gonna be a little bit careful about that. But anywho, I'll go ahead and fire off a Iron Head their way. Get them well into the red. Go ahead and chuck our first shield here. Keep our Dialga alive as long as we can. That'll be the Dark Pulse. And then we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Yveltal out of here. It'll be a Return of the Mewtwo, or is it going to be... Nope, it's going to be Mon number 3, which is going to be their own Dialga. To Dragon Breath! No! Not Dragon Breath. Could I get to Draco Meteor in time? And the unfortunate answer to that is no. Which is a crying shame in and of itself, but it is what it is. Anywho, we'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. It is going to be their Draco Meteor. Okay, to which case they're coming back in with the Mewtwo. We do have our Dark Pulse at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Clear out shield number 2. But do they have enough for... They could have Shadow Ball, which I think is a 1-hit for us. It is going to be Shadow Ball, and that is going to be a 1-hit for us, so... Mewtwo! Anyway, actually it's more the... I think the Dialga got us more on that one. But anywho, that's going to be last number 1 of the set. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and hello, and welcome to the stream, Cyro HPI. Hello, welcome. Hope your day has been going well. Your day, your morning, afternoon, evening, late night, weekend. Hope everything's been going well. But yeah, right now we are currently battling it out in the various different leagues for tonight. We started out in sets 1 and 2 with Great League with a bit of a back and forth with 2 wins out of 5 in set 1 and 3 wins out of 5 in set 2. Set 3 we jumped into Ultra League, where unfortunately we hung out in the negative again with 2 wins out of 5. And right now we're currently battling it out in Master League. We are currently in the positive with 2 wins and 1 loss. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to get ourselves win number 3 in this next match. You know, we don't have to worry too much about what happens going forward. Yeah, we shall see. And match number 4 of this set, I'm sorry, is going to be against Alex He15 man. Hellsman? Could be Hellsman. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Necrozma. It's going to be the Dawn Wings. Pretty sure it's Dawn Wings. I think it's Dawn Wings and Duskmane, if I'm remembering correctly. And with that, just in case they're going straight for the Moongeist Beam, we'll go ahead and check a shield here. Nope, it's going to be the Dark Pulse bait. Fair enough, fair enough. Then we'll go ahead and fire off our Sacred Fire their way. Clear out the shield. Okay. We'll go ahead and chuck our shield. Could be another. It's gonna be another Dark Pulse. Okay. With that, we'll go ahead and chuck a real quick Brave Bird their way. Clear out shield number 2. And with that, they're bringing in the Palkia. Ooh, I haven't really been keeping proper tracks, so I don't know if this is gonna be. Okay, it's gonna be Aquatail. It's fine, that works. With that note, we'll go ahead and fire off a Moongeist Beam their way. Finish off their Palkia. Ooh, last one that we're dealing with is going to be the Landorus. Ooh, and they do manage to get to the next charge move. That's really interesting. That's gonna be enough, okay. I was planning on catching their charge move, but I seem to have terribly mistimed that. So that's on me. That's fair. Okay, with that, ooh, looks like they called my call there. Okay, is this gonna be Moongeist Beam? Nope, it's gonna be Dark Pulse. Okay. Shadow Claws are a little too fast for my Incinerates there, which is what it is. Oh, and the Landorus does get the... I did have Iron Hit at the ready. It might have been enough to finish off Landorus, but the Sandseer Storm is enough to finish off Dialga there, so that is going to be loss number 2 of this set here. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so we're in a bit of a tough spot once again. We're 2-2. Can never seem to escape the tie tonight. Can never have a good can never have a good set, can I? Anyway. Well, hopefully we can at least end this in a positive set as we look for match number 5. Yeah. At the very least, you know, as much as I would like to have like more runaway sets on our side, we're not getting any, oh, knock on wood, we're not getting any that are like super negative either, so hanging out in the middle, not too bad. Anyway, last match is going to be against Laloncio. I think that's 217. Alright, Laloncio starting things out with a Togekiss. Okay. Actually opting to stick it out. Could be possible they're rocking Ancient Power. Are they looking to Ancient Power and dip, I'm guessing? Or they're just letting their Togekiss go to take as much health out of this hole as it can before its demise. It's possible. Alright, we actually do manage to get the attack debuff there, so I will take that. We'll go ahead and check the shield here, just in case this is going to be the Ancient Power. It is going to be Ancient Power. Okay. We'll go ahead and fire off another Sacred Power, or Sacred Fire their way. Not Sacred Power. I guess it is a Sacred Power in some way. But anyway, we are able to burn out the rest of the Togekiss, I guess. In the most sacred way possible. Anyway, next one to deal with is going to be the Yveltal. Okay, with that, I'm pretty sure Dark Pulse doesn't hit us that badly. We should be able to tank out at least one. Yeah. Okay, so with that, we can go ahead and fire off our Sacred Fire their way. Also, we take out shield number 2. Yes. That can go ahead and swap Baron out for our Dialga. They are continuing the damage from the Yveltal. Could be double charged on. Oh, going for Focus Blast. Okay. I totally forgot that Necrozma, that Yveltal knows Focus Blast. Oh my goodness. That scared the life out of me. Holy jeez. Okay, fair enough. I wouldn't be too surprised if I lost this one now. Honestly. Truly. I don't think it should come as a surprise if I lose this one. Ooh, okay. I know the Necrozma's gonna die. But can I incinerate the... Oh, nope. I saw how much health I had left in the hole, and like, nope, that one Shadow Claw is going to end me there. So we put up as good of a fight as we could. Focus Blast Yveltal caught me way off guard there, so it is what it is. So RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Which does also mean we are going to be dipping down again in our ELO. Okay. It is what it is. Eventually we'll find something that sticks and then we'll be able to do a climb, but for now we're just gonna be claiming this Stardust and this Festium, so get some good items out of it at least. And with that we dip down to 2240. Not the way I was hoping to go. But, again, I can't really complain all too much because while we are losing ELO, we're not losing it terribly fast, if that's any consolation. So, take what small victories we can, right? We may not be gaining ELO, but we're not like heavily losing ELO. Sorry, taking that quick moment to rehydrate. Always important to stay hydrated. Yeah, I guess on that note, we have 2 more sets that we can do before we end tonight. We will go ahead and re-implement the CP limit, but this time we're back in the 2500 range for Ultra League. Last time around we kept close, but unfortunately we did get a negative set and 2 wins out of 5. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this time around we'll be able to bounce back here, get ourselves maybe a 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, maybe a 5-0. But yeah, hopefully, at the very least, I'm hoping that we'll be able to do a climb on this one. But well, the only way to find out, once again, is to jump back into the basic rewards, jump into the Ultra League, and to show the team that we'll be using for this match. I guess for this set. I'm sorry, I should probably be more. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh shoot, I forgot the term. Consistent. Let's be more consistent. Oh my goodness. The only thing consistent is the fact that my brain is going. Anyway, to introduce the team that we'll be using for this set, we're starting things out with the Virizion up at the front, who's rocking Double Kick, Sacred Sword, and Leaf Blade. Hanging out in the middle, we have Tapu Fini, who's rocking Water Gun, Moon Blast, and Surf. Then closing everything out, we have Skelly. Skelly Dirge, who's rocking Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for set number 5. Set number 5 of the night and set number 2 in Ultra League. And arguably our last set in Ultra League, but at least for tonight. We'll have more Ultra League battles, I'm sure, in the future. But for tonight, let's see how we do for one more Ultra League match. Anyway. Speaking of, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Dark Joker 80. How does one be a Dark Joker? Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Grand Bull. Okay. Swapped right on out for my Skelly Dirge, into which case they swapped out for their Greninja. I'll go ahead and chuck a shield here just to keep my Skeleturge at least a little bit alive for at least a little bit longer, as we have an opportunity to fire off a disarming voice their way. And they do good neutral damage or take out a shield. Shield it is. Okay, but with that, I think we'll go ahead and let our Skeleturge go here. Yeah, RIP buddy, you've done well. And then we can go ahead and come back in with our Virizion. Into which case we should be able to tank out any of the moves that Greninja throws our way. Unless there's something I'm terribly forgetting. This could be Hydro Cannon. Able to handle that okay. Okay, I guess there's gonna be one more Hydro Cannon. Should get us to about the yellow, but otherwise we'll be okay. Ooh, and with that, next one to deal with is going to be the Skelly Dirge on their end. To which case I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for our Tapu Fini. And we'll go ahead and check a shield here. It'll be Shadow Ball, okay. And that's going to be return of the Grand Bull. Charms are definitely gonna eat away at my health like there's no tomorrow, but at the very least we are able to do some good damage with our Surf there. Can I finish off the Grand Bull before he gets a charge move? Oh no. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, no, we're not winning this one. The Skeleturge got our Virizion here. We're not winning this one. We're not winning this one. That's gonna be loss number 1 to start things out. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay. Not a particularly great start, but we still have 4 matches left. We still have 4 matches left, so we have opportunities to bounce back. See if we can do just that as we go into match number 2, which is going to be up against Tabitha 5183. Alright, Tabitha, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against an armored Mewtwo. Alright, that's cool. Go ahead and swap right on out for our Skeleturge, into which they're going to swap out for a Gizlord. Okay, with that, all hope lies on the disarming voices. Ooh, get some good damage in there. Hello. You know what? On that note, I'll try and keep my Skeleturge alive as long as I can. Okay, coming in with the crunch. We avoid the debuff. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. Whew. Got a little bit nervous there with the amount with Guzzlord hanging on with 1 HP in a dream, but he opted not to use a charge move on that one, so I'm fine with that. Anywho, we're now once again face to face with the armored Mewtwo. I'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Tapu Fini. I'll try and tank this next one. I don't think there's anything Armored Mewtwo can throw our way that's gonna like one-shot us. Okay. Good news, we're still alive, we're still kicking. Like that, chucking a surf, getting into about, well, into the yellow. We'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. It's gonna be another side strike. Okay. Do have another surf heading their way. We're able to finish out the rest of the Mewtwo, and with that, last one to deal with is going to be the Skeletor. Can I get to the surf? Yes, we can. I actually do not know if my Skeletor has any energy left. I don't think it does. Which, well, that's a crying shame. Okay. Yeah, no, we're out of energy and we're out of health. So it's gonna be loss number 2 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, is what it is. It is what it is. We're 0-2. Not a particularly great place to be, but we still have 3 matches left. We have made comebacks with a 3-0 after this before. No guarantees, but you know, you never know. You never know. The copium is real. Let's hope the copium is. Let's hope the copium becomes reality and is not just copium as we look for match number 3. I'm a little nervous here. Alright, match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Monotone Seagull. Alright, Monotone Seagull, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Gallade. Okay, a Gallade. And then we'll go ahead and stick it out for now. Only thing I really have to worry about is them using close combat, but otherwise we should be relatively okay. Unless they have something like Synchro Noise or something on them, in which case would definitely be a surprise for sure. But anyway, we'll go ahead and let this one go. That'll be Leaf Blade. Okay. Okay. This could be close combat here, but just in case. Why did I say but just in case? It was indeed close combat. I was thinking like, oh, they could be baiting me off with another Leaf Blade, but this time around they have fired off the close combat. Okay, go ahead and use my final shield here. Could be another close combat. What am I doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm bringing in the Tapu Fini to face off against the Origin Giratina. Giratina coming in with the Ancient Power. Okay. Definitely taking some good damage from these Shadow Claws. But we do have Moonblast at the ready, or almost at the ready, so should be able to. Oh no! Okay, that's the scariest thing I could see come from an Ancient Power there. Okay, that's. That's not good. Well, when in doubt, Leaf Blade it out. I don't think it worked in this scenario. But we do have double leaf blades, so take this opportunity, fire those off, clear out the rest of the Giratina. Now we see the return of the Gallade. Okay, coming in with the next charge move. Could be close combat. Nope, going for Leaf Blade. Makes sense. Okay, and with that, coming in with our Skilly Dirge, into which case they're coming in with the Feraligatr. Oh boy. Can I get my Shadow Ball off? Yes, I can. Is it going to be enough to finish off the Feraligatr, though? It's not super bulky, but we are in Ultra League. It could be survivable now. It is indeed survivable now. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Dang. Shadow Feraligatr got me good there. Probably should have expected that when they're sticking Gallade against Virizion, but I didn't listen. Dang. So that's going to be loss number 3 of this set. RIP's there. But nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and hello, and welcome to the stream, Ash Poke Raider. I apologize. I have entered into a full state of salt right now because we are currently 0-3 in this set, and I have a sneaking suspicion this might be an 0-5 at the end of this, but I'm really hoping that that is not going to be the case. But it is what it is. Sorry. This game takes a toll on my mental health, I'm not gonna lie to you. The salt is real right now, and I'm losing it. I'm losing it out here. Oh, buddy. Okay. But prior to the set, we've been on the very steady decline with, sets 1, 3, and 4 in the 2 wins out of 5s. We did get 1 positive set in Great League in set 2, so, was kind of hoping this would have been the comeback in set, in our second and in our final set in Ultra League, but no matter what, this one's ending in negative, so it is going to be more of a dip in our ELO, which I'm pretty sure Veteran is now out of the question in this. Actually, no, we have 1 more full week. Sorry, let me remain hopeful. Let me inhale some more copium. We'll find the proper team in the proper league, and we'll be able to bounce back at least a Veteran before the end of this season. That's the hope. That's the goal. That's the dream. Yes. Oh, so long-winded answer to answer your question of how are you? Not great at all right now, but I'm very hopeful that we'll be able to do much better in the future. Apologies at this point in time for the salt, and there's probably going to be a good amount of salt as we try and get ourselves to Veteran later on in more battles in the future, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll find something that gets us good momentum. Yeah, apologies again for all the salt. It's been a rough one. It's been a rough one. Yeah. At the very least, I'm hoping your night's been going well, Ash Poke Raider, or your day, your time. Hope everything's been going well. It's all good. But yeah. I am not in the greatest of places right now, but I'm going to be stubborn. I'm going to stick it out with this team, and I'm going to hope that we'll at least be able to get 2 wins out of this before the end of it. So at least when we do lose our ELO, we won't lose it as badly, and we'll be able to stay in the 2200s. That is the hope. That is the goal at this point in time. So on that note, we'll jump back into it and see how we do for match number 4 of this set. Speaking of, match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Fig Diggy. Or Fig Digi. Either or, really. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Tapu Fini. Actually, a pretty solid start for us here. Why am I still here? Bringing in our own Tapu Fini to now face off against the altered form of Giratina. Coming in with the Shadow Sneak. Good news on that end is that we don't have to worry about whatchamacallit, attack boosts from Shadow Sneak as far as I'm aware. Okay, and we'll go ahead and waste no time. Go straight for Limboom Blast. See if we can. Yep, we are able to land it onto the Giratina, so I will take that. With that, we'll go ahead and check our shield here. We might need to check both of our shields because I think we're in KO range of Shadow Sneak, and I don't think. Oh, nope. We got a little bit of a chance here. Maybe the Copium talking, but we also have Moon Blast at the ready. Go ahead and fire that way, so at the ready, so we might be able to take out one of their shields. Oh, I'll just do good damage to the Tapu Fini. Okay. We're Tri-Tank. Nature's Madness. This gets one to the yellow. And lowers one of our stats. I don't know which one. I think it's our attack. I think it lowers our attack. Could be wrong though. And with that, ooh, last one is going to be the Drapion. Giving it some good neutral damage in with the Sacred Sword. No, but we do take out shield number 1, so I will take that. I'll try to tank out this first one. Maybe Aqua Tail. Okay. Not bad. Go ahead and shield out the second one. That'll be Aqua Tail again. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and strike back with a Disarming Voice. Let's see if we can at least clear out shield number 2. Okay. Okay, now where are they hitting us with? Is it going to be another Aqua Tail? We do survive it. How well does Disarming Voice hit the Drapion? It is enough to clear out the Drapion and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Okay. It's not an 0-5. Thank goodness. Oh, and Gaiguino Roleplay. Hello, welcome to the stream. And thank you very much for the follow as well. Greatly appreciated. And I apologize as if I had butchered your name. Yeah. So I'm not the greatest at pronouncing usernames correctly. But again, welcome to the stream, and hope everything's been going well. If you were here earlier, I apologize again to everyone for the salt throughout this set. You know, the 0-3 hit me like a truck, and the misery was there. But at the very least, we got 1 win out of this, so you know, it's not an 0-5, so I'm thankful for that. We have a chance to at least get 1 more win and keep our ELO within a reasonable losing amount. We'll see if we can do just that as we look for our final match. And speaking of, final match of this set is going to be up against Kadu Dundoon. Look at that. Alright, Kadu Dundoon, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Tentacool. Okay. Tentacruel is interesting because we do also have to worry about. We are taking super effective damage from their poison jabs, but we can do some neutral damage with our leaf blades. Side note, we should, judging by how fast that was, I'm guessing this is going to be Scald or Acid. Okay, this is going to be Acid Spray. Makes sense, makes sense. Okay, coming in with another Leaf Blade, getting them onto the yellow. And swap right on out for our... I completely lost my train of thought. We're facing off against Amanda Buzz with our Skelly Dirge. Not the greatest of matchups, but we do have a way to combat against this Amanda Buzz at the very least with our Disarming Voice. And we are able to do some neutral damage as well with our whatchamacallums. Incinerates. There's the name I'm looking for. Watch the shield. Go for the shield. Block the foul play. Get the Disarming Voice going. Have to eat a snarl, but it's okay. Go for the Disarming Voice. Clear out shield number 2. Okay. They're coming with another charge move. Maybe foul play. Okay. This one could be Aerial Ace, so I will go ahead and shield out here. It could be double protected with Aerial Ace, or they could be double charged with Aerial Ace. To which case, I might have screwed myself over there. But we do have Sacred Sword at the ready already, so we'll just go ahead and fire that their way. Finish off the rest of the Mandibuzz. And that's going to be the turn of the Tentacruel. We do have enough energy to go for the Leaf Blades, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. It's just a matter of what will be Mon number 3. Gonna be Poliwrath, into which case we can bring in our Tapu Fini. And with that, they have off the call tonight, so we do manage to get ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Which does mean we are still dipping again in our yellow, but we've managed to soften the blow a little bit. So I will take that as consolation. We'll also claim this 3600 Stardust when it comes back on screen, and this Charge GM, which is always very nice. Definitely always in demand for Charge GMs. And with that, we have unfortunately dipped, but only to 22-20. Okay. So with that in mind, we are, unfortunately, we have been, at least set-wise, we've been on a negative streak. But we were able to break the 0-3 in set 5 with 2 wins at the end there. So maybe we can carry that momentum going forward. See if we can do just that as we actually go right back into the 1500 CP limit world that is the Great League. And actually, before I do that, I'm going to make sure I'm rocking the team I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, we should be good. Okay. Yep. Ready to jump back into the Great League. Hopefully we'll be able to get some good wins here. Fingers crossed. But again, only way to find out on that is to jump into the basic rewards, which actually we'll do in just a moment. Let me grab some water real quick. The salt was so real, I need to rehydrate from all of that. Okay. Better. Again, apologies again for all of the salt. It's... I think just watching my rank dip below, but just all of the work that I've done trying to claw my way up to the 2300s or the 2400s to try and get to veteran is slowly but surely being lost from my grasp. But anyway, I think that's all the salt talking. Hopefully we can brush off all the salt and get right back into it. Hope for some good wins here as we jump into the basic rewards and jump into Great League. And to introduce the team that will be closing things out for the night. Unless I have more sets that... unless I miscounted my sets. We're starting things out with Skarmory up at the front, who's rocking Steel Wing, Brave Bird, and Sky Attack. Hanging out in the middle, we have Lickitung, who's rocking Lick, Body Slam, and Power Whip. And closing everything out, we have the Shadow version of Quagsire, rocking Mudshot, Aqua Tail, and Stone Edge. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for set number 6 of the night. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Kodiak Thunder. Excuse me. Alright, Kodiak Thunder. Oh my goodness, starting things out with a Whimsicott. And with that, swapping things out for the Salazzle. With that, I'm going to go ahead and chuck a shield here just in case they're going straight for the Dragon Pulse. I guess it's going to be... oh, yep, they're going straight Dragon Pulse. Okay. Everything quite shielded there. They do get to another charge move. Could it be another Dragon Pulse? Could be, just in case. Nope, it's going to be Poison Fang. Okay, I didn't really worry there. It's fine. Can't go with that. Next one you're dealing with is going to be the Whimsicott. Okay, so hopefully, yep, we get some good damage in with our Stone Edge. Do have enough energy for another Stone Edge, but let's see if we can bait out the shield with a real quick Aqua Tail. Yes, we can. I should try to fire off the other Aqua Tail. But anyway, go ahead and... it's gonna be the Grass Knot. Ooh, last one do it is gonna be the Talon Flame. That swapped out for the Lickitung. We'll clear out shield number 2. Okay. How well do we handle this next charge move? Could be Flame Charge. Okay. Okay. Going for Leb Body Slam. Looking for good damage. Not bad. Okay. It could be double charged on moves, which has me a little bit concerned. Hopefully we can tank out. You know, this could be another flame charge. Like triple charge at this point. Ooh, yeah, nope, that wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. So unfortunately, that's gonna be loss number 1 to start out this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Not particularly a great way to start out the night, but we've gone through this plenty times before. Let's see if we can bounce back here as we go into match number 2 of this set, which is going to be against Wes Verdon. Alright, Wes, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Guzzlord. It's the Guzz. Okay, with that, we do resist the Dragon Tails, and if they ever go for Dragon Claw. They do have Crunch though, which packs some pretty nasty neutral damage, so I gotta be a little bit careful about that. But otherwise, we can pack our own neutral damage with our Steel Wings and Sky Attacks. Or Brutal Swing. I think they also know Brutal Swing, so I gotta be a little careful about that as well. Okay, let's see what we're trying to survive. It'll be the Brutal Swing. Truly living up to its name on that one. Sorry. think I gotta double check on something right after this. But anyway, we'll go ahead and keep on keeping on with our match against this Guzzlord. Hopefully we can get to another sky attack. Or we could just let this go. That's true. That'll be the Dragon Claw. Okay. And then we'll come in with Quagsire. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and waste no time here. Go straight for an Aqua Tail. Finish off the rest of the Guzzlord. And next one's gonna be Meganium. In which case, actually, they're gonna be swapping things out for an Alolan Marowak, a Shadow Alolan Marowak, for that matter. Could be rocking Fire Blast, if anything, so I gotta be a little worried about that. I'm assuming is the reason why they're so comfortable with bringing out Alolan Marowak against this Lickitung. It's gonna be Bone Club. Can I look down before the next charge move? Nope. It's gonna be their next charge move. What do they got? That's gonna be another Bone Club. Okay, so maybe they are rocking the Shadow move on this one. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. For Body Slam. For another Body Slam. They could be double charged on Frenzy Plan, which has me extremely worried here. I don't know if I have anything charged, that's why. Dang. Ah! Keep forgetting my forearms are hurting right now. So yeah, the Frenzy Plant is able to clear out the rest of our Quagsire there, so that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and let me go double check on what's happening out there. So I will give me one moment. I shall be right back. Hello, hello. We have returned. Sorry, everything's a-okay. Nothing to worry about. You know, like like for personal stuff. What we do have to worry about though is we are currently 0-2 in this set, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to get some wins moving on forward here as we jump right back into it and search for match number 3. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against XY plus TC. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, first round is going to be up against a Charjabug. I'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Quagsire, into which case they swapped out for their Scammery. Okay, and go to Sky Attack. Okay, we do have double charge on Aqua Tail, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Oh, actually, we can go ahead and actually mudshot the rest of the Skarmory right on out of here. And that. I will attempt to tank out this X-Scissor. We can, okay. Then we'll go ahead and fire off a Aqua Tail their way. Take out your number 1. Okay, we did have enough for a Stone Edge, but we're going for Aqua Tail again. Okay, I'm gonna get them to about half health. Oof. And with that extra Volt Switch was enough to finish off the rest of our Quagsire. R.I.P. buddy, you've done well. In any event, it's now going to be our Lickitung versus their Chargebug. These X's are definitely going to start adding up on damage, that is for sure. Go ahead and let this one go. Okay, gets us deep into the yellow. Going for the body slam, finishing off the rest of the Chargebug. And with that, last one I'll do with is going to be the Lantern. Interesting, interesting. I'll let this go. It's gonna be Thunderbolt. Oof. Okay. Can fire the Brave Bird. Okay, check up the shield here. Oof. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be enough though. But someone to the red, but I think they can get to another charge move. Yep, nope. That is gonna be loss number 3 of this set then. Dang. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. This night has just been pain. 0-3, 2 more matches. Let's get those wins. Starting with match number 4, which is going to be up against Polo Rubio 107. Hi Polo Rubio, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Wigglytuff, so we're actually at a solid start here. Okay, and next one is going to be the Dragonair. Actually, probably could have stuck it out with Skarmory, but well, we brought in Lickitung. Because I think Lickitung will probably have the worst time against the rest of Wigglytuff, I'm assuming. Okay, going for the body slam. Clear out shield number 1. Okay, go ahead and use my first shield here. It's gonna be Bog, it's gonna be Aqua Tail. Okay. Going for the other body slam. We up the shield. We do. Ooh, we actually do manage to lick down the Dragonair before they Dragon Breath us. I'll take that. Thank you. That next mon to deal with is going to be Bastardon. The good news is, though, we actually do have a proper counter to Bastardon in the form of Quagsire. With that, they brought back Wigglytuff, we brought back Skarmory, and with that, we do manage to get ourselves victory number 1 in this set. GG's. GG's all around. Always getting the hang of the team just a tad bit too late for the positive set. Man. But right now, we're 1-3. Let's see if we can get that second win here. At least maintain consistency with the rest of these sets. As we look for match number 5. Final match of the set. And match number 5 of the set is going to be up against Tremor Slated. Hey, Tremor Slated, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Dunsparce. Actually, not half bad of a start for us here. This or Quagsire, honestly, would probably be the best mons for this. But Skarmory, I'm okay with. For the scary attack. Guessing they're coming in with the rocks sliding our way. I'm gonna handle that just fine. Some more sliding more rocks our way. And we can fire off another sky attack their way while they clear the Dunsparce. There's the words I'm looking for. Or clear shield, but we took out the Dunsparce. And with that, next one to do it is going to be the Kingdra. Unfortunately, we could not get to a charge move in time on that one. It is what it is. Anywho, next mon we're dealing with is going to be, or mon that's now dealing with the Kingdra is going to be our Lickitung. Kingdra coming in straight with the outrage. And with that, last mon to do it is going to be the Jumpluff. Okay. Okay. Might be a bit risky, but I'll see how well I'm able to tank out this next move. It's going to be Acrobatics. Let's move on to the red, but fortunately Fairy Wind doesn't do too much damage by itself. So we're hanging in okay. Clear out the last shield there. Okay, go ahead and let this go. Say goodbye to our Lickitung there. RIP, but you've done well. Okay, check out the shield. I guess it's going to be Energy Ball, which we definitely don't want to tank out. Ooh, seems we lost a little bit of a stat somewhere. I'm not sure which one, but we lost the stat. Okay, coming with the Stone Edge, clearing out the Jumpluff. And we have just the rest of the Kingdra to deal with. We do get to Stone Edge though. See if we can get just enough neutral damage to clear out the Kingdra. Research tells me we are able to clear the Kingdra and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so once again, we're dipping down in ELO, but we stayed consistent with sets 1, 3, 4, and 5. And we can also claim this 3600, and we have to clear out some items. I'll just delete it. Revive for a charge DM. I think that's a good trade. With that, the good news is we're still in the 2200s. The bad news is we've slowly but surely lost all of the progress that we've made over the past couple of weeks or so. So that's always so much fun. I'm not salty at all. Anyway. Okay, we have reached the maximum amount of battles we can do for today, so we've capped out on the amount of salt that we'll be experiencing for tonight. Apologies again for all the salt. It's... yeah. You know, just try and, you know, remain as positive as we can. And, you know, again, looking on the bright side of things, the sets could have been much worse. We've had instances where we're already at an 0-3. Like, I think the past 2 sets were pretty much 0-3, so that could have gone sour very quickly, but fortunately we were able to save a little bit of our ELO on that, so positive sides there. And, you know, it wasn't 100% losses, as we did get 1 positive set in set number 2, so, you know, there's silver lining. A couple of silver linings, you know, we didn't lose too much ELO throughout all the sets, despite most of them being in the negative. We did have 1 positive set, and we do still remain in the 2200s, so it's not... all in all, while I am still salty that we've had all of this loss to our ELO, we were able to, you know, hang on a little bit to the ELO and, you know, stay within the 2200 range. So hopefully, you know, we'll regroup tomorrow, maybe off stream. We'll figure out a better team to come into these battles with, and we'll be able to bounce back, make our climb, get up to that veteran rank for the 3rd time ever in our Go Battle League career, and yeah, the rest is history. Maybe someday we'll get to expert, but I don't think, judging by how this has been going and the fact that we've been stuck at 2200 for, again, what feels like the good 2/3 of this whole season. Yeah, I don't think expert is happening. But at the very least, I do want to still make a mad dash, make a push for veteran ranking, but that would have to be for later because I am now out of sets. But yeah, I guess on that note, I should say thank you very much to everyone who tuned into the stream. Again, apologies for all of the salt. I feel like I've been saying that more and more recently, and especially with, yeah. This season, I don't know, has got me like on edge for... It's just been keeping me on edge this season. I don't know what else to tell you. But yeah. At the very least, you know, I'm hoping to maintain better composure moving on forward. But yeah, again, apologies again for all the salt. But thank you very much again to everyone who either stuck through all the salt or, you know, tuned in throughout any of the battles here. Thank you very much to Elements and Gaguinho Roleplay for the follows. Always greatly appreciated. And thank you again to Gaguinho Roleplay and Ash Poke Raider and Cyro HPI. Thank you for chatting up throughout the stream. Greatly appreciated. If you do want to check out any future streams that are hopefully not as salty, you can always follow us here on Twitch. We also do stream over on YouTube as well under the same name, Voyaging Trainer. So if you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. But speaking of YouTube, we and by extension Twitch, if you do want to catch any of the streams that were exclusive to here on Twitch, the VODs for those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as check our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. Once again, that pretty much does it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.